Good debt versus bad debt. Today we're going to talk about debt and whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But before we do, I think we need to establish what is debt. So debt is anything that you owe somebody else. So you borrow something and then you become indebted to them. So if you borrow £10,000 from the bank, you have a debt to them and you owe the £10,000. Now, what makes debt good or bad is what you decide to do with it. So I haven't got a problem with anybody borrowing money as long as it's going to make you more money. So for example, if you are borrowing debt and you are putting that into an income producing asset, then that is good debt. If you're borrowing money to put into a depreciating asset, then that is bad debt. So an example would be you could go and borrow £10,000 and put that into a property and make more than £10,000. You could go and borrow that same £10,000 and go on a cruise around the Caribbean. Well, if you go on that cruise around the Caribbean, you still owe that £10,000 and now you've got to service that debt. You've got to repay it with interest. And the Caribbean holiday is not going to give you money to pay for it. On the other hand, if you borrow £10,000 and you put that into a property that produces an income, whether that be on a flip, whether it be on a BRR, or whether it be on a rental income, then that will pay the debt. And as long as you earn more than the debt service, i.e. how much you have to pay on the debt, then that's good debt. So let's look at an example. So let's say that you borrow £10,000. So you borrow 10K. So let's say that the repayments on that are going to be over 60 months. So 5 years, and let's say they're going to be £200 a month. So £200 a month. Now, if you've got that into property or into something that is going to make you more than the 10,000 and you can service this debt, well, I would consider that to be good debt. So if that's in a property and that property is earning you £500 a month, well, then it can pay the £200 off and you've got money left over. Now, obviously, we're not including mortgages and everything in this. All I'm saying is you need to look at the debt on its own merits, meaning what is it you need the debt for? What is it you want to borrow the money for? And what are you going to do with that money? So it may be that you want to buy a property. So let's just use some round figures. So you're going to buy a £100,000 property. So we got a £100,000 purchase price. You're going to get a mortgage of £75,000. So mortgage 75k. Okay. Now, is this good debt? It's a mortgage, absolutely. It's secured against the property. The property is going to go up in value over time and it's going to earn you an income. Absolutely, that is good debt. But now you've got a £25,000 that you need to put to it as a deposit. So 25k deposit. Now it may be that you only have, let's say, £15,000. Okay, so you've got, if we bring this across here, you've got 15k in cash, which means you need another £10,000. So if you borrow that £10,000, well, is that good debt? Absolutely. You're putting it towards the overall property. So what you now need to work out is, okay, what are your mortgage repayments? So what are your repayments on there? And what are your repayments on the money you've borrowed there? And if the two add up to an amount that you can afford each month, or that the property can afford, then personally, I don't see a problem in doing that. Some people will no doubt shoot me down and say that they don't agree with it, but to me, this is good debt. Okay? Now, If you'd gone and borrowed £10,000 and put that against the deposit on a Ferrari, to me that is not good debt, okay? So this way you've put money against an appreciating asset. So with good debt, if you put it towards an appreciating asset, then that's good debt. If you put it towards something that's going to give you a return on your debt, that's good debt. If you put it to something that you can buy and then sell on for a higher price, good debt. If you take debt out and put it into something that is going to give you an income, good debt, as long as the income is higher than the debt repayment. So there's some of the good things. What would be a bad thing? I probably don't need to tell you this, but let's put a few down. So bad debt would be something that depreciates. So that would be for a car. Something that disappears, a holiday. You spend it, it's gone. You still owe the debt. Why am I talking about this on a property channel? Because if you use debt wisely, you can make a lot of money. Money makes money, whether we like it or not. So by taking on debt that you are going to use to make money is a good choice, and that is good debt. Now, what types of debt are there? Let's just talk about how you can get debt. So credit card, you could take out a personal loan. You could take out a mortgage. You could take out a bridging loan. You could borrow off friends and family. You could take out a home equity loan, similar to a mortgage, but just a different name. So just to wrap up, guys, in summary, debt is good to have. The whole world revolves around debt. The government are in debt, companies are in debt, most homeowners are in debt because they have mortgages. So debt is good if used wisely. So take debt, guys, take loans, but make sure you put it into income producing assets, or at least something that you can get a return on. So that's the big takeaway today. Don't shy away from debt. It is good. Just make sure you use it wisely. Hope that was useful, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and also hit that notification bell, because I see that there's lots of subscribers, but there's not many people that are getting notified when a new video comes out. So hit that bell button so you get notified, and I'll see you on the next video.